Hi, this is Henrik from Scandinavian Housing. Welcome to this series of videos where I'm visiting Woodlife in the middle of the workshop where they are producing some of the bespoke flooring. This behind me is European ash, but they also produce European oak, European Douglas, and American walnut. Woodlife Flooring is a 6mm solid top layer mounted on a plywood core, which ensures very high stability and longevity for the wood floor. We will show the production, we will show the kiln drying, and we will also show the cutting of the raw timber. Everything to ensure the perfect product for you. So please hang on. Freshly cut European oak, waiting to be sawn into lamellas. We are now at the sawmill of Woodlife. And these very big kiln drying ovens, the raw material is dried down to the perfect humidity for further processing. The kiln drying process is of utmost importance. These are Douglas lamellas used for the Douglas flooring. And in this machine, they plane the lamellas, so to speak. They calibrate the thickness of the lamellas before they are glued onto the plywood core. This is the process where the plywood is added a 4-star EPI glue. And the boards are placed in a press where the 6mm top layer comes on top. And once all the boards are in place, this hydraulic press will ensure that the glue is cured under the right pressure to avoid any future delamination. White plank ash, European ash, in 380mm width. This is for a client in Japan. After the top layer is glued to the plywood, it's time for the surface inspection and repair, where this carpenter here, he's checking the board. Here there has been a dead nut, a black nut, fell out, and now he's replacing it with a new sound nut. After the floorboards have been checked for any damages on the surface, it's time for the profiling, where the tongue and the groove of the boards is being made. The floors are calibrated once again so that they are the exact dimension, and the tongue and groove at the side of the board is being made. After profiling the long end, the boards will have profile on the short end and at the same time cut to the exact length. The board is inspected again. So after the profiling of the boards, the final process is the top coating. That is of course made on demand. If the customer wants wire brush, this would be the station to do the wire brushing of the surface. In Japanese, usukuri. Here, the first top coat will be applied. And the polishing, clockwise, anti-clockwise. The oil is polished into the wood. Slight sanding. Then it's cured using LED technology. A brief middle sanding. And there will be a second coat. Another curement. A middle sanding. And the final top coat. And the curing of the final top coat. So, at the end, the floorboard is finished.